Razor, and welcome back to the show. And we're joined by two local men today. Anthony Fern. Anthony, thanks for coming into the studio. And Kenny Murphy, two local guys. I'll tell you what, we're just going to do a few quick shout outs. Okay, Percy Publishing, your first shout out in the Banter Show. Steve Collins VAP, Phil Howard, Anna Louise, going to be Howard very soon. Who else? Vinnie Jones, Liam Neeson, everybody else, all the Facebook fans. Thanks for tuning back into the Banter Show. So I'll tell you what, you know, it's warm in here, lads, isn't it?
Warm enough, man.
You know the old crack? There you go, look. Yeah, what a shot. Right. Took the lights out there, friends. And I'm now going to put on my Pat Hannah Fuels hat. Check this. I'm Nick Kieran Hannah's hat today. There you go. Kieran Hannah, if you want your hat back, you're going to be coming to the Banter Show. So a big shout out to all the Pat Hannah Fuels up in Courtney Hill there. And I think we'll give them a razor, lads. Razor. So anyway, lads, thanks for coming in.
You what, wasn't it?
So what do you think of this?
That's a good job.
That's a hard hat for a hard head, friends. And I tell you, it's too warm for that, so we'll just sit her there. But if you're looking at any oil, go up to Pat Hannah, give him a razor, and they'll look after you. So there you go, friends. There you go. So Anthony, local sportsman, footballer, boxer, etc. Kenny, local rogue.
Yeah.
Local rogue. Only joking. Kenny's a sportsman too. Footballer as well, aren't you?
Almost at hard now, you get too old for it.
Are you?
Oh, aye.
Oh, you're never too old, for God's sake. Your dad, big shout out to his dad. Walter Murphy, and indeed all the Murphy family. And indeed Jimmy Fern and all the Ferns. So there you go.
Razor.
So we're in to talk about an evening, and it's in memory of
Mickey
McCaughey. And that's Martin's son, Martin, and only loving you.
Yeah. I grew up with Mickey, played football again. We're childhood friends. Like. Well, we're going to have a football tournament up in the park on the Avenue. Remember, we make a big fun day for all the children.
Up in the Peter McParlin Park.
Peter McCaughey Park.
And when's that coming up?
The 18th, Saturday the 18th of July, so it is.
Of July?
Yeah.
Saturday the 18th.
Yeah, so everybody's all welcome. So.
And there's going to be all the usual children's facilities, face painting and balloons.
We'll have to see the council on as well. And it's a massive park, so we want to get like some bouncy castles.
Well, on that note, we'll tell you what, we'll give the new Newry, Mourne and Down Council a bit of a razor. Razor for the. If you can help out, get in touch with the jamming factory here, or indeed if the guys here could meet up something with some of the councillors. It's the second anniversary of this young fella of Michael, isn't it?
Michael.
And he was a very talented footballer, I believe.
Yeah.
Now I knew the lad. I knew him to say hello. I know his father better.
Yeah.
I knew him to say hello. I met him at a party one night, and he was. I tell you what, he was a good lad. He was great crack, and that was the first night I actually really met him. You know, so it was up in my cousin's house, Sheila Murtagh's house. So. With brilliant crack. So I know the character of the lad, Michael, and he was, as I say, a very talented footballer. He was. The day he died, did he score a hat trick that day?
It was the night before he died.
Was it?
He was playing for. He got a fella promoted to the first division. He scored the winning goal. He got them promotion, then they went out, and then the following evening he fell down the steps and then lost his life. Tragedy, it was bad, like. But
and he was only a young fella, like, wasn't he?
30.
30.
Too young.
And a nice lad.
Lovely lad, yeah.
So in memory of Michael, you guys are coming together.
Yeah.
You're now going to create like a small committee to celebrate Michael's life and indeed, you know, his sports career, if you'd like.
Yeah.
So it's really they're going to have a big party in the park, the Peter McParlin Park, in memory, and it's a lovely thing. It's celebrating his life.
Yeah.
Then he lived beside the park, like we played football in it for years, like so. It was a good tribute to him to do that.
And we're all close knit up around that area.
Yeah.
I'm from it's the only Avenue area.
Yeah.
That's where he was born. He was born in a house up there.
Yeah.
And to say, I'm only too happy to be involved. Anthony asked me would I come up and maybe say a few words. I'll tell you what, friends, we'll even do a banter show up at it. Isn't that right, Peter?
Oh yes.
Oh yes. So Peter's actually answering it. First time he's answered me in the banter show.
Live in the park.
Live. So it's so is there a name for it, or is it just
Mickey's Day?
Mickey's Day.
Yeah.
How good's that?
Yeah.
That's just real. We're down with the people with Mickey's Day. You know, big razor for Mickey's Day.
Razor.
So is there a 5-a-side happening? What's going to be the Then is there entertainment as well, a bit of music?
Well, that's what we're going to push for as well. It's at the minute we're just going to try and work on it, try and get as much as possible for the day.
Right.
It's going to be a seven-a-side tournament because that's the size the pitch it is, and we don't know how many teams at the minute. It's in process to get worked out, so
Right.
we'll take it from there. But as long as we get it all in place and make sure it's a good day.
Excellent.
They don't need to bring their shin pads out there.
Bring your shin pads, it's up on Only Love, new friends. It's not going to be pretty. No English League football, Premier League football to play to this one, because your career will be over, won't it? It'll be more like a Gaelic match, won't it?
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah.
The proper football league call it. But so if there's any bands looking, you know, if the likes of Justy Grant, well, we're talking about Justy there, Razor Justy. I want you back in the BANTER Show. I want to hear your new tunes. Was talking at the Blues Festival, you know, on the point. So we'll get a couple of any of them bands, local bands. Can you please help? It's Saturday the 18th of June.
18th. Even like
July.
people or July with bounty calls and stuff like that. If they maybe want to come up and give us a hand like that, or do it for charity, whatever. Because we want to try and raise money for charity as well. As part, it's all part of it. Yeah, definitely.
Basically, everybody's welcome. Anybody wants to help out,
Yeah.
it's more than welcome, isn't it?
And all Michael's friends.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's got friends everywhere.
A load of friends.
Yeah.
A load of friends, and it'll be a day for you to come up and celebrate Michael's life as well. So come up, get involved with the boys. I believe there's a meeting Friday night, tomorrow night.
Yeah, tomorrow night in Martin's 9 o'clock. So we'll hopefully can't tell everybody we've tried our best, haven't we?
Yeah.
We're around everybody, so anybody's welcome to come anyway. Help out and get it up and running. Like.
And there is a lot of good people out there. There's a lot of businesses that obviously Michael knew and supported as well.
Yeah.
And if you want, your chance to get involved and to help and with Mickey's Day. That's a brilliant name.
Yeah.
And Anthony, I believe you were round with Martin and
I was round with Martin and Trish there all night.
Tricia.
Yeah. I was round with him there all night and all was good. Like. So.
And they're happy enough to have it in the park.
Yeah, they're happy enough to have it in the park. Well, last year it was over in Church Street, wasn't it?
It was a great event there last year.
Brilliant event, like, really well run. Like so, this year we're just taking back the park because a couple of the local fellas from the park. It was only the footballers last year from the area got to play in it, and the boys that were his mates didn't bother with football. They were sort of left out. So we're taking it back to the park to try and give them all a wee. But back in a wee job to do.
That's
get them all involved in it. Like.
And that's a very good thing, and it's good for the youngsters too.
Yeah.
It gives them a sense of purpose, and then hopefully these things they get bigger every year.
Yeah, hopefully
and there'll be no trouble at it or nothing. There never is up around that area,
No.
So
think the size of that park there, like,
it's a massive park.
massive park, and there's nothing. There's a wee small park in the front. It's a waste of space, I think.
And all you only get young kids in, really.
That's it, yeah.
You remember years ago, even my father used to play in it. I remember even him playing in that park.
There used to be outside discos now, I remember as well, years ago.
There was, and there was a couple of fun days
there's fun
over
days
the years.
Until the Fondo gang got out.
They're only the BANTER Show friends. They demolished it and now they're trying to build it back up again. Only in the show here. But at least you're doing right. You're doing something positive, and it'll be a good day for all of Mickey's friends to come round. I suppose after the sporting day you can relax then. After 9 o'clock at night, have a beer or 6.
That's where we played, wasn't it? Like?
So growing up for years,
But we used to play matches around there, and it used to be like a Courtney Hill Lockview against O'Neill Avenue, and the matches used to be really tense, didn't they?
Really tough games.
Mickey played for O'Neill Avenue. He was their danger man.
Was he?
So anytime he got the ball, he was that good. We had to kick him.
No way.
He was too good. He was too good. He's too quick for us.
I heard he was literally lightning fast.
But he used to come in and out of his spot and leave us all standing there. So the only thing we could do was foul him.
Do you hear him? I've seen him playing football, and he's pretty much the same, isn't he?
Yeah, but Mick was bad.
Mickey was better, was he? Fair play.
Different class.
And it's just. That's the way life deals it to you, isn't it? Really, but it makes life more precious, if you know what I mean. There's a young lad could have been a Premier League footballer. He could have run rings around them,
couldn't he? He used to sit in the wall outside his mother's house. He used to sit and toe tap the ball, and the 2 feet going toe tapping away, no ball.
1,000 at a time.
And then he'd be up in Quinn Bennett's bank there, flicking the ball up in the air, catching his neck down, doing press ups.
No way.
And things nobody else could do it.
That was a natural talent.
Natural. He's full of life too. It's one of the least parts you see with that happening. That's what makes it so
Very fit and strong fellow, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Loved the gym. He's flat into his fitness.
Is that right?
Yeah.
A great crack to be around too.
Oh, as I say, I met him at a party one night and he came over to me, "You're the Razor," and that's where it went from there. I said, yeah, and away we went. The next, he was up singing and all, not a bad, really good fun to be, a good fun person to be about. And you know there's no badness in the lad,
Yeah.
and of course came from a good family.
Oh, he did surely come
You
from
know.
a good family, yeah.
And we're hoping to go one step further this year, aren't we, Kenny? We're beating the final last year
That's
over in
right.
Church Street, beating penalties.
Yeah.
So
Want to get that trophy.
we're talking Philly McCaughey, him and Mickey they were the best mates.
Yeah, best
He
mates.
was telling me that we need to go one further this year. Won the
Oh.
trophy. So there's we wanted the rest of the teams.
You've been more, take your shin guards, back and front shin guards.
Rovers won it last year. It was good in a way as well because that was the last club he played for before he died. So it's sitting over in the.
It's like a fitting
Bridge
tribute,
Bar.
isn't it?
Yeah, it was a fitting
Yeah,
tribute.
So it's actually in the trophies in the Bridge Bar.
Well, I hope they are from us now.
Where's it going to be then? Where's it going to be brought to?
Well, we haven't decided it, have we? We'll be at the back of the park with a carrier. The trophy will be in the middle of us.
Like a blue bags at last, huh? Ice cubes, sorted.
And we'll be flat out, man.
What do they call it? The King's Chair?
That's it. Over the castle.
That's right, yeah, the King's Chair at the castle. That's a date.
15 years was sat there.
They'll be coming out of the woodwork that night for the party.
And as it is, it's a fantastic big park.
Yeah, it is.
You don't realise how big it is till you actually go into it.
Yeah.
And it should be a really good night. And I'm sure Mickey had friends who play a bit of music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So any of them friends, any of Mickey's friends who played a bit of music, get in contact with the lads or myself or the Jamming Factory, and we'll try and organise to get these all slotted in. So I'll get rid of once the football's done,
Yeah.
we'll get rid of all that.
Yeah.
And then let's celebrate the man's life. We'll get a bit of music going.
Get
Brilliant.
the music going, have a bit of crack.
And if anybody's any ideas or again wants to get involved, i.e. bouncy castles or whatever,
Yeah.
That's it, well everybody has to say, everybody is more than welcome, and anybody's any ideas, just we're delighted to have them.
because this is the second anniversary, isn't it?
Yeah.
Second,
So it's still very raw in people's minds, really,
Yeah.
And I lost my own brother. It's coming up to 6 years now, and I know what it feels like.
Yeah.
It's still very raw.
You never hardly get over it, like it'll always be there. So.
Well, I'm sure he was like a brother to you guys, obviously,
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
surely, yeah.
when you grew up together and all the rest.
We played around the park with him and in St Mary's Hall, and we actually were the first team out of St Mary's Hall, 5-side team, where we went on to win the Northern Ireland competition with Eugene Trainer,
That's right,
Philip
yeah.
McCaughey,
Yeah.
Wow.
McCaughey. We were under 16, the rest of them guys we played against, they were 18s, and we won it.
Wow.
And McCaughey was our main man, like, we just give Mickey the ball, he's that quick.
And they sing the nickname Mourinho. Was it Mourinho McGee?
Oh,
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo was his name.
He couldn't
Is that right?
He couldn't say nothing about Ronaldo.
He ripped the heady, would he?
He'd have fought, wouldn't he?
Well, he got up with the first. So he was game as well as a footballer. He was game for anything, really, wasn't
Yeah,
he?
he's a great lad.
So he was a bright, shining light, and unfortunately that light's gone. But I'll tell you what, he's still a light in your minds.
Oh yeah, very much.
And then it's only the second anniversary. A big shout out to all the McGahey family, Razor, a big all good local family, and I know Martin and Malachi and all. Sure, know them all well.
All great people.
All the best of people, and the girls, Annette and actually I know you all for God's sake. It should be a good night, and hopefully if I'm here, I'll definitely be involved. I'll do whatever you need. There's no problem there. We'll maybe grab that camera.
Yeah.
We can take it up. We can have a banter around the place too,
Oh aye.
and take it from there,
Meet the locals.
That's it. Meet the locals. You'd get some crack up there.
I'm sure Greg Hollywood and the boys will be out to see the camera. Greg's on camera, shay, is it?
No, he's not. That was a good day, anyway.
As long as Collie McGuigan doesn't be firing bottles over the wire at us, we'll be all right, And Kenny's coming home too, isn't he?
Kenny's coming home to Mark, oh aye.
Is it, yeah?
Kenny's coming home surely, aye. So that'll be a bit messy.
Yeah, that's it, so.
The smiles will do it. Kenny's coming from America. Yeah, party.
That's it.
Party on the way.
Yeah.
So, are you going to be involved then? Are you on the team? What team are you on for this game?
O'Neill Avenue.
Is that right? So it's just.
O'Neill Avenue team.
Are you going to be playing the Greenfield Park?
Well,
They're another team.
At the minute there's 4 teams going into the competition, so the debate might take it up to 8, isn't it?
Yeah, well, one was good friends, Kieran Slim. he was a good friend as well.
He's over the Church Street man.
Church Street team.
Right.
So I'm sure they'll be looking to win it as well, you know.
Razor for the Church Street man.
Razor. they have a load of windmill fellas coming over, so they'll be strong enough. We have a load of clearing men, so it'll be a bit of a rivalry there too, you know. And then Villa Rovers, they'll be competitive.
Well, they're the holders, so they don't want to give that trophy away. So.
And who's the odd team in it?
It's going to be Cleary Celtic.
And Cleary Celtic, they'll not want to be pushed off too easy. Yeah, we're hoping that the football is very competitive.
And then I suppose you're going to have like goal kicks for youngsters, or you know, against the goalie and little competition. See who's
doing something like that. Yeah. Maybe like an old Crocs team, but
the legends.
The legends. I'm not even going to go to that one. No way.
Here's the hand you strap.
I'm not note for you. I'm away here. No, it's a very good thing you're doing, and it goes to charity as well. So, is there a charge at the entrance of the park, or is it donation?
It'll just be voluntary. You'll probably grab a few
voluntary donation.
If anybody wants to give something, and then the likes of the teams it'll be £100 per team. So there's like, at the minute there's going to be £400 generated from the teams alone.
That's brilliant.
And whatever. I think there's a couple of chip wagons as well coming up, and
Collie Price
ice cream, stuff like that.
Razor Collie prices.
Razor Collie.
Bring your racers up, Collie. And the Collie, fair play to you. You're still driving the Granda's vehicle. Fair play to you. And that yoke's still running.
Vintage.
Isn't it? It is a vintage. It is a vintage, you know. It's great on the ice cream.
Yeah.
It's famous, isn't it?
It's nicest ice cream in town.
It's a secret recipe too.
Yeah.
Collie wouldn't even tell me, and I'm his old mate. But we'll not get into that one, Collie, you know. So, it should be a good day, weather-wise and all. It doesn't matter whether you dress for the occasion.
That's it.
If it's sunny, you wear your t-shirt and your shorts. If it's raining, put on a big coat and a pair of boots and go in, have a game of football in your jeans and your boots on and your coat. We'll just do a raw one.
I'll bring your bottle of buck.
Bucky's always welcome. But that's whenever the kids go, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's going to be run right, because you have kids now, Kenny, you know. Now you'll be saying to us, get the kids home. And then that's when we'll all go crackers and have a good time.
Young children up there now as well, so
it'll
be good for them too.
It will watch the football, and hopefully it gives them a wee incentive, brings them on.
And it's a good cross community, because you know, the foreign nationals up around there too. Right. They're all good people, and you know, they've settled into our community. They're lovely, and they get on. So it'd be good for them too. Everybody's welcome.
They might have a couple of good footballers in them too.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, look, you look at all the Gaelic teams around the country now, and by God, they're making a big difference, aren't they?
They are indeed.
You know, the big strong men like. Me and you wouldn't want to tackle any big strong men like in the Gaelic field, that's for definite. Been there, done that, never will do it again. It's different when if you're playing the hurling, you know you have a good butt in your hand. You have some type of chance on you. But it's, again, we're looking at a bit of help, we're looking at ideas, a bit of even sponsorship, anything at all to make a big successful idea. So the meeting's tomorrow night in Maddens.
Yes.
At 9 o'clock. Who's on the panel then of the meeting?
Well, just first I just run around all the old mates, the boys we all used to run about with. Mickey McCaughey's coming as well. Peter McLeavy. Peter's a main man, isn't it?
Peter's great. Peter's great. And Peter and the Razor, Peter McLeavy. You're a star and a half. Maybe even get you in someday, Peter, and tell me what your latest project is. It's this project. Anyway. But no, Peter's great fella, and he done a lot of work there for Old Newry and Johnny Starr, Jimmy McGivern, Razor Jimmy. He done a lot of stuff like that, and nobody sees the other end of this. Peter's been sitting in his back hall 3 o'clock in the morning, burning DVDs. You know, you have the round of applause, Peter. Definitely, you deserve it. You know. So I take it your dad will be up, will he?
Oh, but I'll be up surely.
And your dad will be up.
Oh, he'll be there surely.
And even my dad might be up. So there you go. They're up in trouble.
Yeah, but good for everybody to get. Like, there's people up from that area you haven't seen in a long time, so. Bring everybody together, like, and it'll be good for it. Like.
Yeah, it would be sure to get them all back, but we hope too. We're not leaving anybody out. Anybody's his friend, because we can't tell everybody. So if anybody's watching this, you're all more than welcome.
You're all more than welcome. And my ma lives up there. My ma, me mother. For everybody in America, my mother lives there. But my ma. On that note, Matthew T. Manser, a big shout out to you and your ma, Corrine Cohen. So Matthew T. is out of Breaking Bad, so give him a big razor. And his ma's Irish, so there you go. Isn't it all great? And a big Tyrone and everybody else out there. And who else? Missanoofa, United Arab Emirates, Mark Anthony Deacon, Kingston, Jamaica, Razor. Hopefully you get over to you guys and have a banter show. That'll be some crack. But everybody else who's tuned in, my cousins in Australia and everywhere else, in Cork and Dublin, Belfast, Limerick, you name it. So
Razor for the Rebels.
Razor for the Rebels. And here, what about, speaking of Rebels, Razor Spike, Gary Spike O'Sullivan.
Spike O'Sullivan.
Razor.
Right. Razor.
He done the business, boy.
Yeah.
He done the business. Spike.
And I believe he called out Triple G.
He's called out Triple G. He's going to do Triple G, and then he's going to demolish Eubank Junior.
It's a big ask for him, so fair play to him for calling out.
Well, I tell you, he's a Cork rebel, boy. He's a Cork rebel, and he trains in the Celtic Warrior gym, which is Steve Collins and Peggy Collins. Steve Collins Jr., big Razor. Stevie Ormond's he's got a fight coming up. Who else? Yeah, there's loads of them. There's so many of them down there. Mark Kennedy, Razor, the whole team, the Celtic Warrior gym, a big Razor. So that's basically the Razors done, thank God for that.
Yeah.
So don't forget to give us the date, lads.
Yeah.
18th of July.
18th of July.
At McParland Park, and I think it's going kicking off at 2 o'clock. So everybody's more than welcome, and it's all for Mickey's Day.
All for Mickey's Day. You heard it here, friends, and that's going to happen. It's the first one over in the park, really, isn't it?
It's the first one in the park. The last one last year was in Church Street, and it was brilliant. But,
Was that a big day?
That was massive,
It's very good.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
And what did it entail? Did it entail a bit of sports or?
It was mostly it was a football tournament, but it brought all people from everywhere and all down watching. All his friends were down supporting it. And the football was real.
Yeah, it was really intense.
It's very intense, competitive, and
It would be up around that area, wouldn't
hard
it?
hitting. That was, yeah.
Ah.
You know,
Any legs broke or anything? No.
No, but I think
No.
a couple of people come away with a couple of bruises.
Stevie
didn't
broke
they?
somebody's leg, yeah.
Razor for Stevie.
Razor.
The leg breaker. I think you give me his leg back after.
You'd need to wear your body armour going up for this game of football, wouldn't you?
Oh, I'm telling you, yeah.
Look at the smiles of look at the devil in that face there. And Kenny's sitting, oh, better not say it now. The two boys are brilliant.
No, it'll be a bit of crack.
But it'll be great, it'll be a big day. We'll all be there. As I say, we'll get the camera, we'll get Peter up and all with the camera. Peter will even play a couple of tunes, won't you, Peter?
Yes, I am a good singer. I was a
There you go, but lucky enough, do you see? So any of the bands that play in the Jamming Factory, it'd be a great debut for you. Great debut gig. Come up, have your debut gig up there in the big Peter McCaughey Park and Only Loving You. Not it?
Yeah, we'd love them up.
Just off the Barley Lane.
Yeah.
And you could bring your after entertainment, meaning your blue bag, a couple of drinks up. Bring the old bucky up and have a bit of crack, you know. And Bootsy Fern, we could have all you boys up there, maybe organise a mini marathon or something.
Yeah.
So it's one to think about it. It's for the local lad, Mickey McCaughey. And he was a good lad, personal friends of these.
Yeah.
They were like brothers. These were all very, very close lads together, weren't you?
Yeah.
And as I say, I knew him, I'm 20 years older than you, and that's how long I knew you. I knew you all growing up, you know.
Yeah.
And there we are, we're back in the studio. So don't forget the date and the time. So it's 2 o'clock Saturday,
18th of July.
18th of July.
Yeah.
Kenny will be there, you'll be there, I'll be there, Peter will be there on the camera. So friends, from me and the two lads, it's about time we get out of here, isn't it?
Aye.
From me, Kenny and Anthony, friends, we're out of here. Razor!